Greetings, everyone. This is Phillip, and welcome to the Friends of Patterson Park Virtual Mindfulness Walk. Welcome, and this walk begins somewhere in sight of the lake, the boat lake. So I invite you to find a place near the boat lake at your own time. And when you do find that, restart the video, and we will begin. So welcome back, and while at the boat lake, we will use the anchor of noticing breath as our way to practice presence and awareness. So I invite you to find a place, if you're standing or seated, to be somewhat upright, perhaps allowing eyes to be closed or half open. And join me in a long and slow breath going in and slowly releasing out. Coming in again. Slowly releasing out. And once again, slowly coming in, collecting the attention, slowly releasing out. And as we settle attention here on the breath, we might allow our curiosity to really increase with the question of, what is the experience of the breath at this moment? Does the breath feel like it's moving fast or slow, shallow or deep? Bringing that sense of interest to the experience of the breath as a way to really rest here in the present moment. Taking the last few breaths here on your own. Inviting you to blink your eyes open and look around, perhaps noticing something new. And carrying that sense of presence that's been cultivated, perhaps by attending to the breath, as you walk up the hill towards the Patterson Park Audubon Center garden, which was planted for birds. So go ahead and walk mindfully with awareness to the breath, and we'll meet you back there for a little bit more mindfulness practice. Greetings, we're here at the Patterson Park Audubon Center maintained garden, which supports people and migratory birds. So you can see in my background here, lots of places where birds can make a home. And this nature can be a very supportive place for mindfulness practice. And in this case, we will rest our attention on the sounds of the environment. So I invite you to find a place that feels comfortable, upright. If you're standing, just allow muscles to rest as we hear the sound of the bell. We might bring that sense of curiosity now to the sounds of the park. Noticing how the sounds come and go. And our work as mindfulness practitioners is to really stay interested in the sounds that are here at this moment. When sounds arise, we might even notice or name the word sound. And you might experiment with naming specific sounds that are heard. Sound of people talking or conversations, sound of music, sound of a dog's collar. Just staying curious with that question, what are the sounds of this moment? Being our guide back to this moment. And noticing if there's any sense or way that we can allow the sounds to be just how they are. Really resting in the truth of the sounds of this moment. Inviting you to blink your eyes open. And the next invitation is to continue walking up, and we'll meet up by one of these really beautiful sycamore trees up within sight of the garden where I stand, where we'll practice a little bit more. So I invite you to look up the hill, find the sycamore trees, which are about 3 really big, kind of splotchy white trees up the hill. We'll see you there soon. Greetings again. Well, it looks like you've made it to one of the sycamore trees here, which are beautiful local trees to the area that usually love being nearby where there's water. So as we stand next to the trunk or the body of the tree, it seems like a great place where we can notice the experience of our body, because the body which we inhabit, which we're living in, actually is always in the present moment. It's really only the mind that can take us into the future or past. So our practice is to notice the experience that the body is experiencing. Perhaps it's sensations or areas of numbness, different temperatures. So I invite you to join me in this exploration as you find a comfortable place, allowing eyes to close or be half open. And bringing attention now into the feet, noticing the area where the feet make contact with the ground here. Noticing with that question of what's the experience of the feet. You might notice if there's tingling sensations that are happening, or areas that really don't have much feeling at all, more neutral. And staying curious about what is happening and how it's changing. Each moment spent attending to the experience of the feet is a moment where we can rest in the present moment, just like this sycamore tree. When ready, we can blink our eyes open. And as we walk up to our last part of our mindfulness hike, which is the pagoda, I invite you to keep attention in the experience of the feet, as well as include sounds that are happening as well. We'll see you up by the pagoda. Well, greetings, friends. We've reached the final stop on the mindfulness walk here with friends of Patterson Park. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. And to conclude, we might include in our experience whatever arises, whether it be sounds, the experience of the breath, experience of the body, such as feet or hands, and just resting for a few moments on one of those anchors. Perhaps as we pause here, we recognize the breath coming in and going out. We might notice how sounds have shifted from where we practiced last. or even the experience of the feet or hands after having walked a little bit. And just checking in and noting the state of our awareness compared to when we first began down by the lake. Noticing if there's a feeling of almost more like taking a step back and really being able to observe current experience better. So I invite you to blink your eyes open, and as you look into the distance and really have a good view of all that is seen below, I wonder if the experience for you with practicing mindfulness gives you a bit more of an understanding of what the current experience is like. And experiences including the breath, the sounds of the moment, the body sensations, all make for a life that is more fully lived because it's lived here in the present moment. Thanks so much for joining in. I hope this helps. Thanks to friends at Patterson Park, and wishing everybody a great day. Thank you.